We go to the top of the third inning at Moore Park in Arcola. Leading off for the Knights of Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond will be the third baseman, Ross Ryan. He'll be followed by Jeremy Plank and Noah Yantis.
Here we go.
And Ryan is 1 for 1. He singled in a run in the first, was hit by a pitch, and scored in the second inning. First pitch is the ball to Ryan. And next pitch, ground ball up the middle, past the pitcher. Second baseman has it. The throw over to first is in time. And Ryan is retired 4-3 to lead off the inning. So that's the first time in 3 innings the Riders have retired the leadoff hitter. It'll bring up Jeremy Plank. Plank 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. First pitch is high for a ball.
Stay locked in, boy.
Nobody on, 1 out. Pitch on the way outside for a ball, and the count is 2-0.
Your zone, Jeremy.
2-0 the count to Plank. It's on the way inside, and the count is 3-0. Devin Warren, the pitcher for Arcola, came on in relief of Jager. Got the last out of the inning. And the 3-0 pitch is called strike. The count is 3-1. Left-hander wheels and deals. Called strike. On the outside corner, Plank started to go around, held up. But the home plate umpire said that was a strike. And the count is full at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball, center field. Center fielder going back. And it's off the fence. Plank will go standing up. Into second base with his second hit. Back to his second double of the day. That's 12 hits for Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond here in the ball game. And the batter is Noah Yantis. Yantis singled in the first, struck out in the second. Ball's outside for a ball. Runner at second, 1 out. Warren goes to the belt, brings it home, high and away for a ball. And the count is 2-0. The stretch and the pitch on the way, outside for a ball, and the count is 3-0. Garza, Ramon Garza in left. Daniel Mendoza in center, Dalton Pantier in right for the Purple Riders. Big gap in right center field. And Yantis takes a pitch high for a ball. And runners at first and second with 1 out. And the batter is Clayton Hahn. Hahn has reached once and scored. He grounded back to the pitcher in the first, reached on an error in the second inning. First pitch on the way, ground ball sharply down the third base line, past Knights coach Craig Moffitt. Down the left field line for strike 1. Plank at second after a 1-out double. Yantis at first after a walk. And the next pitch is high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Logan Connor in the on-deck circle. Stretched by Warren. The pitch. Ground ball down the third base line. That's another foul ball. And the count is 1-2. Around the infield for the Purple Riders, Richard Jager at third. Seth Still at second. Blake Linden, or Still is at short. Blake Lindenmeyer at second. Robert Hill at first. And Justin Coons is the catcher for the Arcola Purple Riders. The pitch called, strike 3 on the corner. Breaking pitch just caught the corner. That's the third strikeout for Arcola, and the first by Devin Warren. 2 out in the inning. That brings up Logan Connor. He's been on base twice with a pair of hits. Led off the second with a double. Singled later on in the inning. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Stretched by Warren, the pitch. That's high for ball 2. Ryan grounded to second to start the inning. Plank doubled off the fence in center field for a. After that, then Yantis walked. Hahn was called out on strikes. Breaking pitch in there for a strike, and the count is 2-1.
Still you.
Devin Warren, the left-hander, goes to the belt, and then pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, just missed the outside corner. Runners at first and second. Here's a pitch in the dirt. Gets past the catcher, but it's ball 4. And the bases are loaded with 2 out. That's the third walk given up by Arcola pitching. And the first pitch to Corey Griffin is a ball. Warren does not agree with the call. Warren pitching from the stretch with the bases loaded. The pitch called strike, and the count is even at 1-1. Plank at third, Yantis at second, Connor at first base. Corey Griffin, the number 9 hitter, up for the third time this afternoon. Here's a pitch back to the screen, but the runners don't advance. And the count is 2 balls and a strike. Warren to the belt, the pitch on the way. High and away for a ball, and the count is 3-1. Nowhere to put this one. He's got to throw a strike or walk in a run. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Called strike. And the count is full, and the runners will be off on the pitch. 12-0. Arthur Lovington, Atwood Hammond leading here in the top of the third. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4 outside. And that drives home a run.
Hey, what do you say here? 2-0, drive me in here.
Plank scores the 13th run. Everybody else moves up a base. Yantis at third, Connor at second, Griffin at first, and the batter's Brad Miller. He's walked twice and singled. And he takes the first pitch for a strike. We're in the top of the third inning at Moore Park at Arcola. High school baseball on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside corner. And Warren jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter for the Knights. 0-2. Here's the pitch. That one gets away. Outside for a ball, and the count is 1-2. In the on-deck circle, Shandon Hirschberger for the Knights. The pitch by Warren. That gets back to the screen, but the runners don't advance. And the count is even at 2-2. Richard Jager started for the Riders. He pitched into the second inning. About an inning and 2/3. And then Warren came in to finish the second, and he's pitched here in the third. 2-2 pitch on the way, ball 3. And the count is 3-2. Once again, runners will be off on the pitch. And here comes the 3-2 delivery. Fly ball, right center field. That's going to get in for a hit. Yantis scores. Connor will score. Griffin goes into third, and Brad Miller rolls into second base with a double. 2 runs batted in.
8-12, coach. That's not right. Not my fault. It is. Never mind.
Miller stayed at first. And we have a pinch hitter for Hirschberger. And the first pitch is a called strike. Runners at the corners, first and third. 2 out here in the top of the third inning. Next pitch is a strike. And the count is 0-2. Arthur going to get some of their subs in here with a big lead. 0-2 pitch is a ball high. And the count 1-2. And the pitch on the way. Low and outside. And the count is even. 3 runs are in here in the third inning for the Knights, so they lead it now 15-0. And the pitch is outside for a ball, and the count is 3-2. Have to play 5 innings for the 10-run rule to take effect.
3 balls, 2 strikes, full count.
And since the visiting team is ahead, you have to play the full 5. And here's a called third strike to end the inning. In the third for the Knights. 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left. So we go to the bottom half of the third inning here at Moore Park in Arcola with Arthur Lovington, Atwood Hammond leading the Arcola Purple Riders by a score of 15-0. On Patton back at Moore Park in Arcola. We go to the bottom half of the third inning. Leading off for the Arcola Purple Riders will be the bottom 3 in the order: Robert Hill, Ramon Garza, and Dalton Pantier. Clayton Hahn on the mound for the Knights. First pitch is swung on and missed. Got that up in the strike zone, and Hill went after it. And the count is 0-1. Next pitch on the way. Called strike on the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. Hahn has faced the minimum through 2 innings, thanks to a double header, or double play rather. Here's a pitch high and away for a ball, a waste pitch. And the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hill, right-handed hitting first baseman. Next pitch, soft liner out to second. Second baseman takes it on 1 hop, throws to first for the first out of the inning. Little soft liner bounced in front of Brad Miller at second. He picked it up and threw to first for the out. That'll bring up Ramon Garza, the left fielder, left-hand hitter. And the first pitch hit the center field. Schuring comes in. He's right there. Schuring was playing shallow in center field. And there are 2 up and 2 down. Here in the third, that'll bring up Dalton Pantier, the right fielder. Right-hand hitter. Clayton Hahn looks in for the sign from his catcher. Shandon Hirschberger, first pitch is high for a ball. Outfielders playing shallow. Straight away. There's a swing and a miss. And the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. One the count. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. And Hahn gets ahead of the number 9 hitter. A ball and 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 out. We're in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. The pitch on the way by Hahn. Foul ball down the left field line. And Pantier gets another chance. 15-0. Arthur Lovington, Atwood Hammond leading the Arcola Purple Riders in this Little Okaw Valley Conference game. The pitch on the way. Fouled off the first base side.
Keep battling, Dalton. Keep battling, Dalton.
Win the battle, win the battle.
And the count holds at 1-2. Hahn has not given up a hit so far, allowed 1 base runner by a walk, and that was erased in a double play. There's a pitch outside, evens the count at 2-2. Daniel Mendoza in the on-deck circle for the Purple Riders. The pitch on the way. Hit off the fist in the short left field, and there's the first base hit of the ball game for the Purple Riders.
Good job, Dalton. On Not up here, okay? Get it.
So with a runner at first and 2 out,
Back that one up too.
that'll bring up Daniel Mendoza.
Second.
He popped it up to the pitcher the first time up. Pitch low and inside. Good stop by Hirschberger to keep the ball from going to the screen. And the count is 1-0. Arcola 2-7 on the season, 2-5 in the conference. Here's a pitch high. Arthur Lovington split a doubleheader with Tri-County on Wednesday for their second victory of the season. And the count is 2-1 as Mendoza fouls one back to the screen. Runner at first, 2 out. We're in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. The stretch by Hahn, the pitch fouled straight back. And the count is even at 2-2. Pretty good sized space in the gaps in left center and right center. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit in the center field. Schuring, though, right there. It goes a few steps to the right, makes the catch, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We've played 3 innings at Arcola with the score. Arthur Lovington, 15. Arcola, nothing. Move to the 4th inning here at Moore Park in Arcola. New pitcher on the mound for Arcola, Daniel Mendoza.
6 for 21.
And the first batter for Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond will be Chris Crabtree. He's batting for Tyler Schuring. He's a right-handed hitter. And in the on-deck circle, Hirschberger for the Knights. Here's a swing and a miss, and Mendoza gets ahead of Crabtree with a 2-strike count. And a swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes is the correct count. And now there's a strikeout. So Mendoza strikes out the first batter to face him. That'll bring up Eric Hirschberger. First pitch is a strike. Jesse Rupp in the on-deck circle. Next pitch is a ball. And the count is even at a ball and a strike. Looks like Warren has moved out to center field, just trading positions with Mendoza. Here's a little soft grounder to third. Jaeger charges and overruns the ball. And Hirschberger is going to be on at first with a base hit.
Approach up there, Ruff.
That'll bring up Jesse Ruff, batting for Jeremy Plank for the first time. Runner at first, 1 out. We're in the top of the 4th. That pitch dropped just low at the last second. Alec McDaniel in the on-deck circle for the Knights. There's a swing and a miss. And the count is even at a ball and a strike. Here's a sharply hit ball into center field. And everybody moves up a base. So Ruff comes in. Gets a single. That'll bring up Alec McDaniel here in the 4th inning. Runners at first and second, 1 out. McDaniel, right-handed hitter. Takes a cut at the first pitch and misses for a strike. Arthur Lovington scored 3 in the first, 9 in the second, 3 in the third. Here's a pitch inside. And the count is even at a ball and a strike. The stretch by Mendoza, the pitch. Fly ball, center field. Center fielder Warren comes over, jumps up and makes the catch. Get a couple extra style points on that one. And there are 2 down, and the batter will be Clayton Hahn, the pitcher. Hahn this afternoon has reached once. He's 0 for 3 officially. Grounded back to the pitcher, reached on an error, and struck out. Pitch in the dirt. Back to the screen, and the runner at second advances. Eric Hirschberger goes to third. Runner at first, Jesse Ruff, stayed where he was at. And now Hahn takes one right in the middle of the 2 on the back of his uniform. That is the second batter that's been hit by an Arcola pitcher. And Turner Emberton is going to bat here in place of Logan Connor, the designated hitter. First pitch is a strike. Emberton is the defensive player that Connor's been batting for. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, strike 2. The subs are getting their cuts in for the Knights. And the pitch on the way, inside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at bases loaded with 2 out. Here's the pitch outside. Ball skips away from the catcher, but no one tries to advance. With a 15-0 lead, you don't really need to. Besides, people don't look kindly on that. Stretch by Mendoza, the left-hander's pitch on the way. Called, strike 3, and that retires the side. So for the first time this afternoon, the Knights go down without scoring a run. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 3 left. We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning at Moore Park in Arcola, with Arthur Lovington, Atwood Hammond leading the Arcola Purple Riders by a score of 15-0. Back at Moore Park, Alan Patton with Arcola and Arthur Lovington, Atwood Hammond baseball on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Leading off for the Purple Riders in the bottom of the 4th is Blake Lindenmeyer. He'll take the first pitch, low and away for a ball. Massive defensive changes for the Knights. We'll try to get them to you as possible. Here's a pitch inside for a ball. Corey Griffin in left field. Turner Emberton has moved from right to center. Here's a pitch low and away for a ball. Third baseman is Eric Hirschberger. Shortstop is Brad Miller. Second baseman, here's a swing and a miss. Chris Crabtree. Alec McDaniel is at first. And the catcher is Bendon Teak. Here's a pitch fouled back, right over our head.
Hey, protect now.
Curtis Hahn, or Clayton Hahn rather, still on the mound. 3-2 the count. And a swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. That's the second strikeout for Hahn. That brings up Devin Warren, who's now playing center field. He started at third base, moved to the mound, and now he's out in center. Clayton Hahn, right-hander, looks in, wheels and deals. The first pitch, high and away for a ball. Warren grounded out to first. Pitcher covered. That was back in the first inning. This is only the second time through the lineup for Arcola. Here's a swing and a miss, and the count is even at a ball and a strike. Nobody on, 1 out. We're in the bottom half of the 4th. And here's a pitch fouled back to the screen. And the count is 1-2. As I said earlier, the 10-run rule goes into effect in the 5th inning. And with the visiting team leading, means Arcola will bat in the bottom of the 5th. There's a pitch outside for a ball. And the count is 2-2. Nobody on base, 1 out. Outfield playing shallow. Here's a sharp one up the middle. Got through the second baseman. And Warren has the second hit of the afternoon for the Purple Riders. They picked up the first one in the 3rd inning, right after I said they didn't have any hits. That'll bring up Justin Coons, the catcher. Coons walked, takes his first pitch low and away for a ball. He was the first Arcola player to reach base in the 2nd inning with a walk. Then he was wiped out in the front end of a double play. Here's a called strike, and the count is even at 1-1. Outfield straightaway. The corner outfielders guarding toward the line, playing toward the line, so big gaps in left center and right center. Here's a pitch chopped foul on the 3rd base side. And the count is 1-2. Seth Still, the shortstop, in the on-deck circle for the Riders. Riders have Tri-County coming up here at home. There's a pitch fouled back, and the catcher drops it. So the count holds at 1-2.
You lose vision from here to here. You always got to try and catch it above you.
Riders have some home games coming up. Next one, according to the schedule on the lineup card, is going to be Wednesday against Tri-County. Then on May 1st, they play at home against Arthur Okaw Christian. Here's the runner trying to steal, and he's going to make it safely into second base. And then a week from Saturday, on the May 3rd, they'll play in a wooden bat tournament at Kansas. Arthur Lovington will play, scheduled to play Stewart's and Strasburg tomorrow, or Saturday rather, the 26th, at Atwood. And then they have road games against Okaw Valley at Bethany on the 30th. Here's a ground ball out to the second baseman. He's got it, throw to first. And on the play, Warren goes to third. And there are two out. Then on Monday, May 5th, Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond will be playing the Villa Grove Heritage at Villa Grove. Seth Still coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Hit one into right center field that Tyler Shuring made a nice running catch on back in the second inning. 1 ball to count to Still, right-handed hitter. Here's the ball tapped out in front of the plate. Catcher has it, throws to first, and the side is retired. So Arcola picks up a hit, but they can't get him across the plate. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 left. We've played 4 at Arcola. The score, Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond 15, and the Arcola Purple Riders nothing. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Leading off will be Nick Johnson. He's batting for Corey Griffin. He takes the first pitch for a ball. Johnson, Hirschberger, and Teak, the first 3 batters for the Knights. Here in the top of the 5th inning, they lead it 15-0. Here's a swing and a miss.
Hey, keep those eyes level. Be bouncing.
Nick Johnson, right-handed hitter. Here's a foul tip back to the screen.
On deck.
Just in the way here in the top of the 5th. Daniel Mendoza, the 3rd pitcher of the afternoon for the Purple Riders. Here's a pitch fouled off to the first base side. And the count holds. Two and 2. That's what I had, but I wasn't positive. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball, and the count is full, 3 and 2.
We say keep working up there, Tanner.
3 balls, 2 strikes, full count.
And the 3-2 pitch. Outside and high for a ball. So Johnson draws a walk to lead off the inning. And we've got a left-handed hitter coming up for Miller. Hirschberger batting for the first time. Runner at first, nobody out. Here's the stretch and the pitch by Mendoza. Hit right back up the middle. Johnson pulls into second. And Hirschberger gets on with a base hit. His first hit and his first time at the plate. Brings up Brendan Teak. Batting for the second time this afternoon. Struck out his first time up. Here's a pitch taken for a strike. Runners at first and second, nobody out. We're in the top of the fifth inning from Moore Park in Arcola. The pitch on the way, swung on and missed. That is strike two. This is Mendoza's second inning of work. Gave up a couple hits in the fourth, but no runs. Here's a pitch just misses outside, and the count is 1-2.
Good job.
Left fielder playing deep, center and right fairly shallow. The pitch tapped out to the mound. Shortstop has it. Throw to first. And Teak is retired 6-3. Runners advance. Johnson on at third, and Hirschberger on at second with one out. And the batter is Chris Crabtree for the second time. He struck out swinging the first time up. Hits a fly ball to center field. Warren is under it. He makes the catch. The runners do not try to advance. And that's the second out of the inning. And the batter will be Eric Hirschberger. He singled the first time up. Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond scored 3 in the first, 9 in the second inning, 3 more in the third. But they've been held scoreless the last inning and 2/3 by Daniel Mendoza. The left-hander brings it home. Fly ball on the edge of the infield. Second baseman Blake Lindenmeyer makes the catch on the edge of the outfield grass, and that retires the side in the fifth. For Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning, and the score is Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond 15, Arcola nothing. Move to the bottom half of the fifth inning here at Arcola. A new pitcher on the mound for Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond. Jeremy Plank replaces Clayton Hahn on the mound. The first batter he will face will be a pinch hitter, and that is Richard Grams. Batting for Jaeger, and swing and a miss, 0-2. Grams, Hill, and Garza, the first 3 up for the Riders. We said the regular season about 3 weeks away from ending. Arthur Lovington will be in a 2A regional at Monticello. They'll have Cerro Gordo be met, St. Thomas More, Monticello, Sullivan, and Unity in that regional. The winner will go to the Unity sectional with winners from Paris, Bloomington Central Catholic, and Hoopston area. Grams goes down swinging for the first out. That'll bring up Robert Hill, the first baseman. Hill is 0 for 1. Arcola will be in Class A. They will be playing in the St. Teresa Regional Tournament. Winner of that will play in the Danville Schlarman Sectional, which will be at Danville Stadium. First pitch is a ball. Nobody on, 1 out. Hahn went 4 innings, gave up no runs, 2 hits, struck out a couple. Here's a pitch in the dirt. Teek's been taking a little bit of a beating back there behind the plate. A lot of them been in the dirt. Here's the pitch, high for a ball, and the count is 3-0. Outfield playing shallow. Straight away. And the pitch is high for a ball. And Hill draws a walk. That is the first walk given up by Plank, and the second given up by Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond pitching. Here's a pitch high for a ball to Ramon Garza. Garza flied out to center field, back in the third. Here's a pitch swung out and missed, and the count is even. Had a ball and a strike. Garza, left-handed hitter, playing left field for the Riders this afternoon. Here's a pitch fouled back to the screen, and the count is 1-2.
Hands on the bat, buddy. Both hands on the bat. Level swing. You can do it. Confidence.
Runner at first. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond leading 15-0. Here's a swing and a miss. And Garza goes down swinging for the second out. And the Riders are down to their last batter. Dalton Pantier got the first hit for the Riders back in the 3rd inning. Here's a pitch back to the screen. Hill doesn't try going. Pantier, a freshman. Here's a pitch in the dirt. Blocked by Teek behind the plate. And the count is 2-0. 2-0 the count. Pitch on the way. Popped up on the right side. Second baseman gets under it. Out of the outfield grass, and he makes the catch to retire the side and end the ball game. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. And for the Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond Knights, 15 runs, 16 hits, no errors, and 9 runners left on base. For the Arcola Purple Riders, no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. They had 3 runners left on base. The winning pitcher was Clayton Hahn. The losing pitcher was the starter for Arcola, Richard Jager. That's going to do it for today from Moore Park in Arcola. We thank you for joining us on DouglasCountyDigest.com. We hope to talk to you soon from another high school baseball game on DouglasCountyDigest.com.